What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing a beer from the Radeberger Gruppe, and they are headquartered in Frankfurt, Germany. And this is their Schöfferhoffer Hefeweizen Passion Fruit beer. So they're calling this one an unfiltered Hefeweizen beer with passion fruit flavor juice. It comes in at 2.5% alcohol by volume, no IBUs. Listen, time of review. This can is just over 10 months old, but it also has a best by date of January 20th of 2023, and we're about, just under 6 months away from that date. So we should be fine. They actually put a canned on date and a best by date. Over 10 months old, but they give what seems to be like 16 months on these cans, give or take. So we should be fine. Now, first things first, I want to apologize for the poor German pronunciation. I can barely speak English well, and I don't even speak it well. So I try my best. That's what we should rename the beer PaTroll. I tried. That's all it should be, is I tried, because I tried. I probably failed, but I'm trying my best. Anyway, I have had the grapefruit version of this beer. Did I say grapefruit again? I'm saying grapefruit instead of grapefruit, but I had that many years ago. It's really good, really refreshing. These are basically Radlers where they do like a 50-50 split of their Hefeweizen along with some kind of juice. I think the grapefruit one is ruby red grapefruit. This is apparently passion fruit flavor juice. So they don't even say passion fruit juice, a passion fruit flavor juice. Like I said, 2.5%. And it's funny on here because in Kansas and Minnesota it says contains not more than 3.2% alcohol by weight. Interesting. Anyway, let's get it into the glass. This is a horrible review. I'm sorry. But I wanted to try this one. They have a bunch of them. They have grapefruit. They have the passion fruit. They had a pineapple one. I think they have a wild cherry. There's one other one that I'm missing as well. But they all sound really refreshing. We're coming to the end of summer here, and I was just like, you know what? I love passion fruit juice. Or passion fruits in general. I'd never had passion fruit juice. Passion fruits in general. This sounds like it might be very refreshing. Only 2.5%, so I can drink another beer today. Anyway, yeah, that pours out like a Hefeweizen. It honestly looks more like a Witbier, Belgian Witbier to some degree. It has like a more of a bright, like orange-yellow color. On camera, it's going to be more dull. In person, if I hold up to light, it looks like sunshine in a glass. About almost 2 fingers of this super creamy. That head right now looks like a nitro beer head. Like that, it's just so condensed and creamy looking. The fucking head looks dynamite. No, really nice beer, very cloudy, murky, the whole nine. What'd you expect out of a Hefeweizen? Let's get a nose. Oh my God. So it does smell like passion fruit, but it also has another kind of fruity kind of essence to it. What is that? I mean, it clearly is passion fruit, but there's something else going on. Like a pineapple, kind of. Like it's not just passion fruit, to at least my sniffer. My sniffer? Not sniff. My sniffer. The aroma. Yeah, it smells like passion fruit. Has like this little bit of like nondescript tropical. I'd say pineapple, maybe like it's not mango, maybe a kiwi. Like it definitely is not just straight passion fruit. I'll be honest with you, I'm not getting the Hefeweizen base. Like I'm not getting any banana or clove or any of the yeast qualities. It's just pretty much that juice. Which again, the Radler's the same thing. You drink it, and it's like, oh man, really nice grapefruit juice flavor, and then you get a little bit of the base, but the juice is supposed to be the star of the show here. It's supposed to be really refreshing, and I feel like that mixed it with the Hefeweizen to have a little bit more body too, and like creaminess. Anyway, it smells really good. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Or should I say, Prost. Yeah, listen, a lot of people nowadays talk about heavily fruited sours with the fruit puree and stuff. They don't taste like beer. And, I've had the argument many times. I'm like, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not talking about that here. But what I'm saying is, they always say it doesn't taste like beer because it tastes like juice, or it just tastes like fruit puree. This has a little bit of beer qualities underneath. Like I'm getting a slight wheat kind of sensation from the Hefeweizen. Maybe a touch of like a banana, clove spiciness, but very minute. Like, I know it's mixed with the Hefeweizen, so I'm probably stretching to bring those flavors out and be like, oh yeah. If I was doing a blind, would I say that? Maybe not. The passion fruit dominates, but this doesn't really taste like a beer all that much. I mean, essentially a Radler is, again, 50-50 beer and I think like authentic ones used to have like lemon lime soda or like a lemonade. This is kind of like akin to that, but you had the half of the beer is a Hefeweizen and the other half is like passion fruit juice. That's what this is. This is like the easiest beer review ever. Body is actually higher side of light, lower side of medium, a little bit of heft, 2.5%. Like, yeah, it's a little bit thick. I mean, this is bigger than like some 7 and 8% beers body-wise that I've had over the course of this year. The mouthfeel, good carbonation, but it has a soft, I shouldn't say soft, it has a smooth and creamy finish. So you get hit with all that carbonation up front. You're like really nice, but on the finish, it smooths out and becomes really creamy from, again, the Hefeweizen base, I would assume. The taste, now bullshit here and be like, oh, I get 75 different flavors. It's passion fruit juice is what it is. And again, I've never had passion fruit juice, but I've had passion fruit. I imagine the juice tastes very similar, just in a liquid form. And that's kind of what it is. You get a lot of passion fruit. I'm getting maybe a little bit of like, in the nose, I said more like pineapple or kiwi. In the taste, it's more like a pear. Yeah, like a pear, maybe a little bit of kiwi, but more like a pear, but it's definitely passion fruit. The underlying, again, kind of wheat sensation is there. Not really getting much banana and clove. It's more of just a generic wheat sensation. It finishes semi-dry, no bitterness, but it's not crazy sweet. It is sweeter, but it's not crazy sweet. This is for me, I have a bias towards it because obviously I love passion fruit. I love passion fruit. And I think this would be, you could, grab, I think these come in like 12 packs. I don't know if they're in sixers, but I think they come in 12 packs and like mixed 12 packs and stuff. I could easily, even now with everything going on with me health-wise, I could hammer out like 4 or 5 of these over the course of, at a barbecue or like a poolside or just, cooking out, having a couple of them, and I wouldn't be drunk. I'd have some nice flavors and it'd just be enjoyable. So there's nothing wrong with this, but it's very simplistic. It is what it is. It's a half passion fruit juice, half Hefeweizen. They mix it. It's 2.5%. And does it taste like a little bit artificial? Sure. That's where I guess the passion fruit flavor juice. It's not just full on like passion fruit juice. Probably adding some natural flavors or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a pretty good beer to some extent. It's a good drink. It's a good beverage. It's basically a Radler, and I don't hate it. So Schöfferhofer, again, you're gonna mess it up. Their Hefeweizen passion fruit beer. I am going to give that. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I think I like it. I like it. If you don't like passion fruit, you wouldn't like this. Maybe if you like wild cherry, you'd like their wild cherry. If you like pineapple, you like their pineapple. Same thing with the grapefruit. I thought the grapefruit, give the grapefruit like 3.5. I don't love grapefruit. Grapefruit's okay. Passion fruit's much better to me. So, price point availability. I got this in a mixed sixer at my local Wegmans grocery store, and those are $12.99. A 6-pack, so it's just over $2. But I think I want to say they come in like 12 packs, and they're like $16, $17, something like that. Like, they're cheap. I mean, so at the end of the day, you can get this if you get Schöfferhofer. If you get them in your neck of the woods, you see the grapefruit one, you probably see this. Check out like your local grocery store or something like that. This is like a grocery store beer to some extent now, at least in my area here in Buffalo, New York. Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. So I'm going to shut it down. Like I said, 2.5%, you're not going to taste the alcohol. And again, is it sweet? Yes. Is it overly like cloying? I don't think so, but I like passion fruit, and even if it was, I probably still like it. So if you've had this one before, please post in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. If you've had any of the other ones, like the wild cherry, the pineapple, and there's one other one. What is the other one that I cannot think of? If anyone remembers, there's grapefruit, there's the juicy pineapple, there's this, and there's wild cherry. There might be a 5th one. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. Anyway, if you've had it before, post in the comment section. Let me know if you've had any of them. I really want to know, so appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one, Prost.